All right, I think now we're live on YouTube. So I would like to ask you guys to introduce yourselves so we can know a little bit more about each other. So Clinton, could you start introducing yourself?
Yes. Hello, guys. My name is Clinton Brito. I am 31 years old. I live in Aracaju, Sergipe. I'm married. I have 4 pets. Um, I have a degree in business management. I am transitioning career at the moment from the financial markets to the IT area. I've been studying software development for the past year and a half. Um, I work as a volunteer on a local project, and I'm trying to get my first paid job in the area. In my free time, I like to stay home, watch movies, TV, series, live sports. I like to go to the movies. Um, I also like to practice sports too, and to travel too. So I'm here on Talking Talk for a little bit more than 2 months. This is my immersion number 26. So yeah, this is me in a nutshell.
All right, great. And how about you, Pedrito? Go ahead.
Sure, my name is Pedrito Souza. I'm 35 years old. I'm married and have a 9-year-old daughter. I live in Santa Maria, Rio Grande do Sul, born and raised here. Uh, I'm a DevOps engineer and I work at IT for 17 years. And in my free time, I like to go outside to enjoy with my family. To do some exercise and play some games with my daughter. And I'm in Talk Talk since June to increase my language skills and my speaking English.
All right, that's nice having you here today.
17
And
years, so since you was a baby, right?
almost, yeah.
At the middle of my life.
And how about you, Marcos? Go ahead.
Nice. Hi, guys. I'm Marcos Silva. I'm 47 years old. I'm married to Renata. I'm father for twin daughters. They are 12 years old, Elena and Eloisa. Uh, I love to stay with them, to be in family, have quality time, watch movies, cook something, spend time together. I work with technology. At the beginning of my career, I was a software developer, but the last line of code I wrote was about 20 years ago. But I'm looking for a pivot and become a software developer again. And I'm studying again uh, programming languages. Um, and I'm here, as I told you, at Talk and Talk. That's my first week, my second immersion. And the reason why I'm here is that I need to get confident. I study English for more than 20 years. I think now I have a nice reading, nice listening, but I freeze every time I have to talk, every time I have to expose. And so I defined a major goal that is to be in an international project, talking in English, then and then after that, living abroad with my family. So that's what the the reason why I'm here. I need to get more confidence on speaking English.
Okay, very nice. That's nice that you have this focus here. You have this clear on your mind. That's amazing. And very nice to meet you and welcome to the TNT.
Thank you.
And how about you, Jonas? Go ahead. What can you say?
Yeah, hi guys. I'm Jonas. I live in hinterland of São Paulo state, and I avatar because the internet connection is awful when I turn on my cam. I have a little daughter. I'm a 36 years old, and I'm a software developer too. I I s- I work with IT almost mais ou menos 10 years, and I love books. I'm into stay in my home, cooking and make a better barbecue and complex meals because I love cooking. But I'm a coach potato. I like stay in my home. I don't like my meal is better of the restaurant, my company, my friends. I stay in my home in invite my friends and family with stay here. And yes, and I mean talk because I I needed improve my communication skills for my job and looking for other jobs because the Brazilian based companies salary is very worst of the world. I think in this.
All right, very nice to meet you here. And now we have one more person, Etienne. Can you introduce yourself for us?
Hello, guys. Good morning. My name is Etienne. I live in Guaíba City. In the Rio Grande do Sul. I am 29 years old. I'm married. I have a dog. I like to drink water, people. And I think it is in this moment.
All right, guys, very nice. So, just saying some things about the platform. Talking Talk is a platform where we can practice English, Spanish, Italian, French, and Mandarin. In the future, we'll be able to practice other languages too on other immersions. And here's a safe place to communicate, to express our ideas, our thoughts. We're not here to judge anybody. We are here to make mistakes. We're here to learn and not to judge anybody, not to correct anybody too. I'm not a teacher. I'm not going to teach you anything. I'm just a student as you, but I'm here just to guide a little bit the conversation, okay? And as we were saying, as I said, we're going. No, I don't think I said, but we're going to talk about the future of the profession. I think it's a great topic that we can discuss about. And since we have 6 people here, I'm going to separate the rooms so we can have more time to talk to each other. And for those who are going to be in the other room, please be respectful. Everybody will have time to answer, so don't cut the other person and be respectful again. All right. So 10 minutes before the end of the conversation, I'll call everybody back so we can finish the conversation all together. If you have received an invitation, please accept. And then in a few minutes, we'll see each other. Let's just wait until people can go. And all right, now we can start the conversation. So, Etienne, about the first question, that is actually number 2. What is your current profession and how would you describe your main responsibilities?
I don't have. I am now. It's not work. But in the future, I study to be a UX design, more specifically UX research, and make with focus with com accessibility, because I'm o que que é main responsibilities?
The
Principais
biggest one.
responsabilidades.
Oi?
Principais responsabilidades.
It's about the professional UX research is to make a researches to understand how the clientes, eu não sei como é que fala. Eu vou falar em português que eu não
No
consigo
problem.
falar
But if
do.
you can try in English, the things you can, all right? Just so you can know that.
Sim, só que o problema é que eu não tô conseguindo montar a frase assim para
Alright.
explicar mais ou menos. Mas então, ah, a pesquisa diz o X Research é as maiores responsabilidades, no caso, é fazer as pesquisas para entender qual é o comportamento do usuário e levantar dados, fazer testes. Que mais temos? Ai, tem muito mais coisa, mas é que assim, eu tô estudando no momento, então eu não estou muito. Eu não estou muito a fundo sobre o assunto, mas claro que tem muito mais outras coisas. E eu tô querendo. Eu não sei se tem essa pergunta aqui depois, mas assim, eu escolhi essa profissão porque eu sou uma pessoa curiosa e eu gosto de estar sempre pesquisando coisas. Eu gosto de lidar com pessoas, principalmente. E então tem tudo a ver com esse mundo, assim. Então eu me identifiquei muito com essa profissão.
So you chose it because of that, of the communication you can have with people.
Yes, and tentar falar inglês, vamos lá. And because I'm curious people too, and we need, I like to make searches, and I like to try here or why make questions, why this, how this, I this make sense with the profession.
I see. Yeah, in my case, like I'm from São Paulo, so having this, I don't know, so many people come here to try to have these opportunities, talking about jobs, getting a job, But I intend working with the languages that I like to learn to work with it. So right now I'm just studying, but I intend to work with the languages as a translator or interpreter, being able to do that, to travel more, to have this freedom to have this freedom to travel, to meet people. So, and the main responsibilities of it, I can say, are the to deal with this information and to be to really handle it, because you are responsible for everything you say. So if you are translating someone, you cannot say the opposite thing. You have to say exactly, basically, the what the person is saying. So if you say something wrong and you realize it, you have to really you have to persevere, realize it quickly, and then just correct it right away. So I think these are the those it is the main responsibility of it, having this weight of, all right, I have to say exactly what the person said, and even though I don't have to agree with the person, I just have to translate it. So, and I think that's it, having this role in the conversation of just translating it and interpreting it actually, and not to put your judgment over it, your perception, your point of view over it. You just have to translate it, to pass the information. So I think it's the main responsibility at all. And how about you, Marcos? What do you think?
Uh, Actually, I'm a project manager for the last 15 years. I've been managing projects. I'm passionate about leading. I love to deal with people, to understand people. I think if I have to choose another profession, probably I would be a shrink. I love this kind of psychology. So deal with people is something that makes me happy every day. So I lead projects. Main responsibilities: get things done in the right time and the agreed budget. And with the agreed scope, the agreed quality specifications. Looks something easy, but it's not easy because it has different interested parts, different stakeholders. There is the team, there is the customer, there is my bosses, that is my customer bosses. So what I learned through these years is we have to continuous align the expectations. Things will happens in a different way every week because we don't know the future, and the future always has surprises for us. So we have to continuously align expectations, and to align expectations, my main responsibility is communicate clearly and continuously, communicate with all the stakeholders. That's it.
Stakeholder, acionista.
Partes interessadas.
All right.
It's an specific, how can I say? It's an specific adjective used in project management, but I don't know if it's the right translation, but interested parts. Everyone who has any kind of interest or benefit through this project.
I see. Yeah, I see.
Acionista, I know we are not here to correct, but and I'm not correcting you, sorry.
No, yeah.
But acionista is shareholders.
Oh, that's why.
Shareholder.
And what do you think? How do you see the future prospects of your profession in the coming years? What do you think of it, Marcus? Number 3.
I'm thinking. I think there are little space to develop new practices, new hard skills on project management. Project management is a discipline studied for, I don't know, 50 years, 70 years. I think the main challenges are in the soft skills, leading people. Every generation has different skills, different behaviors than previous ones. And we have to, as leaders, as project managers, we have to deal with this evolution. We have to receive it, understand it, being very the word's missing even in Portuguese. We have to be very empathetic. So I think the main challenge is this. That is the great challenge I'm dealing for the past 5 years. Deal with finding new ways, better ways to lead people, to deal with people.
Yeah, it's a thing that I think I need to improve too, dealing with people. I'm a shy person, so that's not an excuse, but I'm not used to talk very much to people. So this is something the communication, to know how to treat them, that is the one of the main points that I need to improve. And how's that for you, Etienne? How do you see it?
I I think we probably have a chance, but I think people think about much of AI, AI, and I think AI uh, no, don't get it. Uh, mm, Ocupar spaces of humans. I think because the I AI the AI mm, mm, understand people, but it's not like humans. I think, and I and my professional I can I think AA can be a tools to make more productions works, I think, but persons it continue will continues. It's very important, I think, and I think it is because people make feels scared about the lose your professionals for the I robots robot no robots
Robots, yeah.
robots people make feels scared about the robots stole your jobs, but I think people for my case in my future professional is very important because uh, uh, people person can understand person, and the professionals is about persons to understand persons and understand how persons lidar com products, I think, and the robots can the I no AI can substituir pessoas, persons. Ela não
Yeah.
vai conseguir substituir nesse caso.
For the future that I intend to follow too, I don't think that's true. That either or two. I don't know. I think it's like technology, as you said, Jenny. It's people to people. This communication. So I don't think technology will be able to really have this this feeling when talking to a person. So I think not this feeling, because machines, technology don't have feelings, I'd say, but this way of talking to them, to treat them. And but I think it can help us talking about it, because we can really optimize. I don't know if that exists, the time, so we can have some information easily, more easier, and we can have more information quickly. But talking about it replace totally the person's these professionals work, it I don't think it will work like that. It's something only us can have this ability to do that. Even though it's getting better and better, I don't think that will be possible to 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 replace 100% of people works, you know. So I think something like that. So that's why we need to improve ourselves to be a great professional at our jobs. So we cannot be uh, replaced by a machine. So we can really have this knowledge to know how to deal with things, to deal with people, to solve problems, and all. That's what I think. And Etienne, about the next question, number 4, could you read it and answer?
Number 4, what were the main reasons that led you to choose this professional? I say the in the start is I choose these professionals because I me identifiquei com o que é what is the skills and the feelings with people who works with UX research needs, and I like to search things and understand how where what uh, and funciona as coisas e também pela empatia, understand people and uh, make changes, conversations. I love this, and I think this is about my reasons.
All right. And how about you, Marcos?
Nice. I'm from a generation that is no digital born. When I was at school and I had to do homework, I had to go to a library and read books. And always, when I went to the library near my home, I have to ask to an employee what kind of books, where the books were stored. And once I went to a different library, a larger one. I'm from São Paulo too. And the library is the Centro Cultural em Vergueiro. Maybe you know. And when I was there were computers. And I was able to use a computer to search for the book I was looking for and to find where the book was stored. I was 11 or 12 years old. As I told you, that was a no digital era. And I looked to that and said, and I remember what I thought. This is the future. This technology makes life easier. In that moment, I choose my career. I will work with technology. I don't know why, I don't know how, but that is what I will do. Then I went to school to study, to learn a bit more, and started my career as a software developer. I stayed in this role for 5 or 7 years. And then I realized that I was a good software developer, not an excellent, not the great one. I was good. I could deal with any challenge, maybe not the better codes, not the fast one, but I was able to deal with any challenge. But the part that I liked more was to deal with people, to understand people needs, and invest time in making, in aligning these expectations, in understanding this, uh, aligning ways to deal with that challenge. So I realized maybe I have a better future in project management. And that is the way, the reason why I chose from software developing to managing projects. And I think I made the right choice at that moment.
Yeah, that's great that you have this feeling. You had this vision, and you think you chose the right thing. That's great having this feeling, having this vision. And I think, like in my case, as Mel, I'd say I choose I chose the this profession because of the freedom that I can have about traveling and meeting new places, new countries, being able to meet people, to develop myself, these skills, talking about the this communication in general, and also because I think it's something it develops me, my knowledge. It's about working with the brain, not only the hard things that we use the body, to trabalho braçal, I'd say, but it's something different that uses our capacity of our intelligence, basically. And I think it's a great way, a great route for me to follow, having in mind what I just said, and also because I think that can change my life, basically. That can really give me opportunities that I wouldn't have if I did other things that will really certainly be great for me. So that's why I'd say I chose it, and I'm following it. Even though I'm still in the process, I think that can be a really great profession for me, talking about this. And Mark, what about the next question? Could you read it and answer? Number 5.
What skills do you consider essential to succeed in your field? Loving people, loving to find better ways to generate value for people, find better ways to help people develop, and probably the most important thing is being able to being a lifelong learner. We have to be, and this probably applies to any career, any role, any area. You have to being able and being available to learn continuously. There are always a new technology, a new way to deal, a new challenge, something that is new to you, and you have to find new ways to deal with that problem. So being available to always learn probably is the most important thing.
I totally
in my opinion.
agree. Yeah, I totally agree with you. if we don't have this open mind for this new information that appears for us, will be, you know, no, I don't know the word, but we'll stop in the time and won't make a difference for the job, the things that we'll try to do. So just to add, another point that I can mention is the ability of solving problems, being able to deal with I don't know to say imprevistos, these these unexpected events, and to deal with it with professionalism. You know, having being able to do that, and you know, being okay with it, be able to handle these kind of situations, let's say. And what would you say, Etienne? What can you say about it?
I think the essential skills is empathy, communication, uh, to be curious and know to know to how works with a team. I think um I think is the more essential to the field.
Yeah, I see it. And I want to ask you something about the number 6. How do you balance your personal and professional life within your career? How do you intend to manage it, to balance it? Etienne, number 6.
Ah, não entendi a pergunta.
Como você, né, nesse caso está perguntando no presente, como você faz esse equilíbrio entre a vida pessoal e profissional, né, no âmbito ali da carreira também, mas como você informou que não está trabalhando no momento, como você pretende fazer isso? You can say.
Okay. I pretend. No caso, ai, tá. I think have a organization in my time. I think uh, uh, when I will work, I will be focused. In my professional, I think it's very important to this is professionals. I think is how you organize to organize your time. I I think in ai gente, como é que eu vou falar em português. Então, no caso, como eu pretendo saber me organizar, né? Ter o horário específico para trabalho e sobre a vida pessoal, né? Cuidar do que for preciso depois do horário de trabalho. Eu acho que é isso.
All right.
E, e aproveitar quando não estiver trabalhando para fazer as coisas que tem para fazer em casa, sair, passear, I think.
All right. And go ahead, Marcus. How's that for you?
Okay. There is a saying that tells us find an area you love, a job you love, work with that so you you will never have to work any day because you are doing something you love. I think not all of us really loves that much. What I think that about job is just a way you find the means to do the very important things in your life. So you have to find these important things: traveling, staying with friends, staying with your family, exercising, going to gym, going to beach, reading. So when you find this and you correct understand how your job can uh, support these things, you will probably find the better way to get involved with your job so you can make a great job. You can have you can learn, you can have fun, but you can support these other things. It's not easy to find. It's easier to tell this, but to find it's a bit harder. But I think that it's very personal. Any person will find a different way to discover this balance. But I think that is it. You have to understand that your job, even if you love what you do, is just a way that you get the means, the necessary means to support the most important things in your life. You told us, Mel, that you love to travel. You wanted to go everywhere, knowing different people, and you find a career, a life that it will give you this opportunity. That is it. Even if you work 40 hours, 60 hours a week, you will you will probably feel this lighter because you are this choice will support the most important thing to you. And I think that is it.
Yeah. And as you said, it's different for each person. So for me, I can manage it in one way to balance it to, as you said, maybe finding this career that can match with the things I like and all wanna do out of work. But also, if a person works with something that they don't really like, it's different for them. They cannot conciliate. I don't know if that's the word. They cannot manage it the same way. So they need to do some things different for them to be able to enjoy more life. Because I think like that too, like it's not just about work. I do think that working is very important, is what makes us able to do things with the things we learn from it, the things we can really get from experience from it, the opportunities we have. But also we have to take care of ourselves out of work. We have to live out of work, not just survive to work, and that's all. Unfortunately, many people are in this situation actually, that just work and don't have much time to do other things to take care of them. But if we can, let's try to do that and just be better. Do what we can to have the life we want to, the best life we can provide to ourselves, to our family, to the people close to us that support us. So I think kind of something like that. So that's a very interesting theme. And now the guys are back. How was the conversation, guys? Can somebody tell?
Great. It was
Great.
great.
Did you guys like the theme? How was it?
Yeah, we reflect a lot about our profession as we all work on IT area, and we discussed some things about the challenges of the future of the profession and what could we do to overcome these difficulties.
All right, that's a very interesting theme, talking about these professions in the future. I think it's always great to keep ourselves updated about things, what can happen, and all of that. And guys, I want to ask you one more question that is not on the list, but I would like you guys to answer. And the question is, what did you learn today in the conversation? It can be about a new word, a new expression in English that you learned, a new lesson of life, or at your job, what you can do differently than what you do now, anything. Jonas, could you start? What did you learn?
I'm thank you for how the room and the other side of the room. The sonority, this phrase is a other side of the room. Is a fun in Portuguese because the Pink Floyd disc. Uh, and I learn every day because I'm a anxious guy. I'm speak very speed and you write very you know I don't know this word in English. In Portuguese, I said eu sou uma pessoa verborrágica. When I think in English is I for example, I work até com as minhas mãos. In English, I I give the segurar a respiração, colocar. Então é outra coisa. When I every day I word in today I can the reflect my job, my career in the IT area, and I thought about the other some formation of phrases I write here, but I'm 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 good today. Eu gostei hoje da reunião.
No, right. Very nice to meet you here and to get to be able to be here and talk to you. That's great. And how about you, Pedrito? What did you learn today?
I think each immersion we learn about new expressions, new words in English, but at the same time we learn to about the other people's lives and can think about it and reflect something in this and in your life as well. It's amazing.
All right. And go ahead, Etienne. What did you learn today?
I like to learn about the professional of Marcus in the history. I the stakeholders is a word I don't understand much the sense, but Marcus is playing, and now it's this all I like to learn about this.
Nice.
No, right. And Marcus, go ahead. What did you learn?
That we can find a safe place to practice English. As I told you, that is my second immersion in this week, my first week. So it's a great thing. But I learned another important thing. A different way looking for for opportunities of career for future. When you told you about your choice, Mel, it gave me lots of insights. Whoa, there is a lot of things that I'm not paying attention and that can make me happy. So first, I thank you for sharing this, for giving me these insights, and I will study a bit more about this and how can I being prepared if this makes sense or no to me. But thank you again for the insights.
All right, thank you for being here. That was amazing being able to be part of your second immersion as a host. You did great. It didn't look like that was your second immersion ever. You did, and I can see your vocabulary and all. You are really we can see you have this vocabulary, and that's amazing. So congratulations for that.
Thank
And I
you.
hope to see you again in any other immersion. And for last but not least, Clinton, go ahead. What did you learn?
Well, in my case, it's always thoughtful to learn more about the perspective of other people who likes on my area, because I'm just in starting, and it's important to listen to the difficulties and the challenges. And on the other hand, I think I could show a little bit of my perspective on a career more than the area per se. Uh, but yeah, we have a great discussion about a very relevant topic, and in a nutshell, uh, we will have to learn to deal properly with AI.
And I see it. Yeah, so guys, that was an amazing conversation with you all. I hope to see you again anytime. I just sent the survey link on the chat, so if you guys can just click there and leave a comment telling how the conversation was for you. If you have any suggestions about what we can do better, what I can do better, and if you have any suggestions about other themes that you guys want to talk about, just leave it there. It's anonymous, so I cannot see who sent it, but we can see the comments. So that's it. If you guys want to be with me again, I have two immersions on Tuesdays. It's 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. You guys are always very welcome there. Thank you very much, and that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank
Thank
Bye
you.
you.
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye.